Students, welcome to Animax tutorial. So yesterday we have learned exercise 4.1. In that we have learned some of the problems related to the graph. So today we are going to learn some of important problems related to the graph of this chapter, exercise 4.1. So in that first question, if I go for the first question, so in a garden there are some bees and flowers. If one bee sits on each flower, then one bee will be left. If two bees sit on each flower, one flower will be left. Find the number of bees and number of flowers. So this is a word problem. Now convert this word problem in a equation. Now how to convert this into an equation? So what they have given, you have to find the number of bees and number of flowers. So we are assuming that let the number of bees be x and number of flowers by, right? So after assuming number of flowers and number of bees, then go for the first step. So if one bee sits on each flower, then one bee will be left. So what they are asking, you have to find the number of counts of the bees. So bees, that is number of bees, is equal to one bee sits on each flower, then one bee is left. So my equation is x is equal to y plus 1. I can write this one as x minus y minus 1 is equal to 0. So this will be a first equation for me. Now coming to a second equation. So to find the second equation, you have to go for the second step. Next, what they have given, if two bees sits on each flower, one flower will be left. So here flower is left, not bees. So whenever they are asking you to say that flower is left, means you have to take subtraction. So see how you are getting here. So x is equal to, you have to find the number of bees where two bees sits on each flower, so one flower is left. So like this you will get the equation. If I multiply this 2 inside, you will get x is equal to 2y minus 2. So overall my equation is x minus 2y plus 2 is equal to 0. This is my second equation, right? Now after finding second equation, then you have to verify whether it's intersecting lines or parallel lines. For that you have a equation, that is a1 by a2 is equal to 1 by 1, b1 by b2 is equal to minus 1 by minus 2, that is 1 by 2, and c1 by c2 is equal to minus 1 by 2, right? So here these two values, these two ratios are not equal. So I can say a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. So it is intersecting, right? So the lines are intersecting. So after finding it is intersecting, then what we have to find, you have to find the values of the equation. Now for this first equation here, x minus y minus 1 is equal to 0. So as we have done yesterday, we are substituting the values as x is equal to 0 and y is equal to 0 in this equation, right? Now here x is equal to 0. If I substitute 0, you will get minus y minus 1 equal to 0. So y is equal to minus 1. Now substitute y is equal to 0 in this. Now if I substitute y is equal to 0, you will get x minus 1 equal to 0, means x is equal to 1. So like this we are finding the values of first equation. Now you have to find the values of the second equation. Now how to find, what is the second equation given here? So x minus 2y plus 2 equal to 0. Now again substitute the values, that is x, y, 0. If I substitute x is equal to 0, minus 2y equal to minus 2, y equal to 1. Now substitute y is equal to 0 in this, you will get x plus 2 equal to 0, means x is equal to minus 2. So after finding the values, then you have to go for a graph. Okay, so here you have a graph. So I have already drawn the scale, that is x-axis, y-axis, minus x-axis and minus y-axis. Now based on your points, we are plotting on the graph. Now here x value is 0, y value is 1. So x is 0, y is 1. Next x is minus 2, y is 0, right? Now join these 2 points. Next, after joining these 2 points, your graph will be line will be look like this. Next, substitute your second value, that is x is equal to 0 and y equal to minus 1. Now x is equal to 0. X is equal to 0, y is minus 1. Minus 1 is here. Next, x is 1 and y is 0. So x is 1 here. So join these 2 points. Now after joining these 2 points, your graph, your line will be intersecting at a point intersecting at a point 3, yeah, 4, right? Now here these two lines are intersecting at 4, 3. Now what is x belongs to here? X is nothing but number of bees and y is nothing but number of flowers. So here bees is equal to how many bees we have? 4 bees. Now how many flowers we have? 3 flowers, right? Now scale. If I go for the scale, here x-axis and y-axis we have taken 1 unit. So I can take 1 unit. Here y-axis is also 1 unit, right? Okay, now coming to a second question. The perimeter of a rectangle plot is 32 meter. If the length is increased by 2 meter and breadth is decreased by 1 meter, then the area of the plot remains the same. Now find the length and breadth. So here they have not given what is length and what is breadth. So we can assume this as, so let length to be x and breadth to be y meters, right? So after assuming these two values, what they have given here, the perimeter of a rectangle is given as 32. So I can say here perimeter, as per your formula, perimeter of a rectangle is 2 into L plus B, right? Now perimeter is given as 32, that is 2 into x plus y. Now if I divide this 2 with 32, you will get x plus y is equal to 32 by 2 is 16. So this is my first equation, right? Now after getting my first equation, then you have to find the second equation. What is second equation given here? If the length is increased by 2 meters, means length what we have assumed x. So here if length is increased by 2 meters and breadth is decreased by 1 meter, that is y minus 1, then the area of the plot remains same. Area of the plot, what is the formula to find area? Area is equal to L into B. So I can write this as L is nothing but x, B is nothing but y. So I can write as x into y is equal to L is nothing but x plus 2, B is nothing but y minus 1. Now multiply this, you will get xy is equal to, so xy minus x plus 2y minus 2. Now in this xy will be cancelled. Send these two values here. You will get x minus 2y is equal to minus 2. This will be my second equation. So after finding these two equations, then you have to go for your values. Before going for values, you have to identify whether it is intersecting lines or parallel lines. So now how to show it's an intersecting line? By using a formula a1 by a2. So a1 value is 1, b1 value, a2 value is 1. So b1 by b2. So b1 is nothing but 1, b2 is minus 2. So here itself we can say a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. So it is intersecting lines. Now after showing it as intersecting lines, what is the third step here? For third step we have to find the values. Values means here first equation is x plus y is equal to 16. To find the values, we have to substitute the value of x is equal to 0. So if I substitute x is equal to 0, y is 16. If I substitute y is equal to 0, x is 16. So after finding these two values, then you have to find the second equation values. What is second equation here? So x minus 2y is equal to minus 2. Now substitute x is equal to 0. Now if I substitute x is equal to 0, you will get minus 2y equal to minus 2. So y is equal to 1. Now substitute y is equal to 0 in this. If I substitute y is equal to 0, you will get x is equal to minus 2. Right. So after finding these two values, then you have to go for your graph. Okay, so next we have to go for a graph. So already I have written all these values. As the highest value is 16, that's why I have taken 4, 8, 12, 16 and 20. You can take 2, 4, 6, 8, depends on the graph length and graph breadth, right? So for my convenience, I have taken like this. So here the points is x is equal to 0 and y is 16. So x is 0 and y is 16, and here x is 16, y is 0. So x is 16. Now join these 2 points. Now after joining these 2 points, the graph will look like this. Now you have to plot the second equation point. That is, second equation point is x is equal to 0 and y is equal to 1. So x is 0, y equal to 1 is somewhere here. Next x is minus 2 and y is 0. So x minus 2, minus 2 means somewhere in between these two. Right, now join these 2 points. Now after joining these 2 points, the graph will look like this. So these 2 lines are intersecting at this point. Now let's closely you see the points are touching exactly at the point here 8, 9, 10 means this is point touching at 10 and this is touching at approximately 6. So I can write this as 10 comma 6. Now what is 10 represents here means x. X is nothing but length. So we can represent that length is equal to 10 meter and breadth is equal to 6 meter. So after finding length and breadth, we have to go for that scale. Now already scale we have taken for x axis, y axis we have taken 4 units. So 4 units and 4 units. Okay, coming to a third question. Third question is very easy to convert into a equation. So as they have given that 5 pencils and 7 pens together cost 50 rupees, whereas 7 pencils and 5 pens together cost 46. Find the cost of 1 pencil and 1 pen. So we are representing so let the cost of pencil be x and the cost of pen be y. So after representing cost of pencil and pen, here 5 pencils, here 5 pencils plus 7 pens together cost 50 rupees. This is my first equation. Now if you want a second equation, you have to go for the second step, that is 7 pencils and 5 pens. Means 7 pencils and 5 pens together cost 46. This is my second equation. Now after that you have to go for its graph. Now how to go to find the graph here? Before going to graph, we have to show whether it is intersecting or parallel. So a1 by a2 is equal to 5 by 7. Next to b1 by b2 is equal to 7 by 5. Both are not equal, so I can say a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. So it is intersecting lines. So after showing it as an intersecting line, then you have to find the values of this. That is 5x plus 7y is equal to 50. Now if I substitute in this value x, y, so x is equal to 0. If I substitute x is equal to 0, you will get 7y is equal to 50. So y is equal to 50 divided by 7. So y is equal to 7 sevens of 49.1 means 7.1. Next, if I substitute y is equal to 0 in this, you will get 5x is equal to 50. So x is equal to 10. Now coming to a second point. Second point is 7x plus 5y is equal to 46. Now if I substitute x is equal to 0, you will get 5y is equal to 46. So y is equal to 46 divided by 5 means approximately you will get 9.2. Next, substitute y is equal to 0 in this. So here 7x is equal to 46. So x is equal to 46 divided by 7. 7 6 is 42. 4 balance. 40 means 7 5 is 35. Approximately we can write as 6.5. So after getting these 2 points, then you have to represent this on a graph. Okay, next after that you have to represent these points on a graph. Now your first points is 0 and 7.1. So your x-axis 0 and 7.1 on y-axis. 7.1 means this 6, this is 7, 7.1 means approximately you will get on the line above that 7. Next, x-axis is 10 and y-axis 0. So x-axis is 10 is here. Now join these 2 points. Now after joining these 2 points, there is a line of the first equation. Next you have to substitute your second point, that is x is equal to 0 and y equal to 9.2. x 0, y 9.2 means somewhere here 8, this is 9, 9.2 means somewhere in above the second line. Next 0 and 6.5, 6.5 is somewhere here, right? This is 6, this is 7, 7 and 6, in between 7 and 6 you get a point 6.5. Now join these 2. Now after joining these 2 points, these 2 lines are intersecting at this junction. So here this point is represented this 3 and this line is represented to 5. So I can write this as 3 comma 5 means these 2 intersecting lines are intersecting at 3 and 5. So where x is represented as number of pencils. So here pencil is equal to 3 and number of pens is equal to Fine. Now coming to a scale. Now scale here already we have taken for both sides. We have taken 2 units. That's x 1 centimeter equal to 2 units, and y axis 1 centimeter also equal to 2 units. Right. Okay, hope you students have understood all these problems based on the graphical solutions. Yesterday we have solved some of the graphical solutions. Today we have learned some of the questions related to the graphs. If you have any queries or any doubts, please write your doubts in your message column, so that I can understand, I can make that video in the next session. Right. Thank you. Have a nice day.